Hello everyone, this is Yellowman, and today I'm going to work on the base and the general area here. So, as you see, well, you don't really see, but give me a second. As you see, there is no villager in the villager breeding area. Well, of course, because this guy ate them. No, I'm just joking. I transferred them all down to the bedrock level. Almost to the bedrock level. Why? Because I want to make an iron farm and just get rid of the iron farm that we have on the ground. And as you know, iron farms are kind of ugly. So I want to hide it somewhere down there. So I never see it ever again. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, there we go. The iron farm completed. So, how does this thing work? Well, we have a chamber with three villagers and they are in constant panic. Well, technically not in constant panic because otherwise they're not going to summon a an iron golem. But this guy is bouncing up and down, so they get panic, then they are okay, and then they panic again, and then they are okay. So yeah, we have to do this, otherwise they're not going to summon any golem because of the cooldown thingy that we have. And then this guy is dancing apparently, not anymore. And then, yeah, we have four of these chambers. They all have the same thing, with three birds, three villagers, and a zombie, just bouncing on a soul sand or a water column. And there we go. There it is. And what happens is down here. Let's go right in here. When they go to the lava pit. They're going to just drop all of their items in a bunch of poppers, and yeah, basically we have an item sorter where we can just burn the poppies, and then the iron will go in here. I have ran this for about like an hour or so, well, typically more than an hour. And well, in these kind of forms, we have some sort of hard limit because you see there is a cooldown in summoning golems, and I think it is like 30 seconds or so. So they're going to summon a golem per minute, like two golems per minute. So you will get about, I think, roughly 1600 iron out of these farms, out of the god forms. Which, if you want to make it more performant, well, actually there is no way. You have to just vertically scale it. So you just need a bunch of more chambers. Which those chambers, if you want to vertically scale it, need to be higher than like 19 blocks or so from the previous chamber. So, anyways, what do we want to do is I want to work in this area because it looks ugly. The cave is not really nice. I mean, like we have a flat roof, and then we have all these spots, empty spots, and holes, and all this kind of stuff. So it doesn't really look nice. And I tried to add some greenery to see how this look, which I guess it will be fine, but it's not going to be like the final look, obviously. So what I want to do is like build a cylinder over here. Let me go here. It's going to be like a cylinder around here, and then there will be a pathway so you can walk around it. And then on each side, I will have different things. So I will have my bulk storage either here or there, or I don't know, maybe here. And what do I mean by bulk storage? Well, I want to compress some of my stuff. For example, the iron needs to convert to iron block. Honey and honeycomb, I'm doing that kind of manually. Or for the honey blocks, we do craft it, but for the honeycomb, we don't do it. Carrots, well, we cannot really compress it. Melon and pumpkins and all this kind of stuff. And also same as bamboo. I would also like to have a sugarcane farm. So yes, we see how it goes. Anyways, so it is about like 9 farms that they produce mass amount of items, and I want to like make a shulker loader, a crafter if possible, and have a bulk storage. I still don't know to put my bulk storage in here or over there, but we'll figure it out. Because yeah, I want to move my smelter. Maybe I build a different smelter. I don't know. This is hard to access. Like there's one just for the fuel, and the one for the input, and one for the output, and they are so far apart from each other that maybe I just make my own super smelter. We'll see how it goes. not for today. Anyways, yeah, let's quickly do the cylinder in here and the pathway, and we figure out how to build the cave in here to cover the rest of this mess up. Alright, looking very nice. Well, it is too dark right now, and I just use deep slate. I will obviously add some tuff and give it a bit of texture. Definitely will use some lichen and glowberries and some greenery maybe. But I think the general shape of the cave is looking much nicer. And oh, of course, the pit. The pit of doom. Although, well, this is just for the tree farm. I have messed up a couple of things. So let's quickly grab a couple of solid blocks because I know that the water is messed up. And then also the redstone. I think I messed up my sorters. So yeah, let's quickly do this. What has happened here? Oh boy. Let's see. I just need to add these and then remove them. But let's see. Is this guy fine? Because I also messed this one up. Yeah, no, this one is fine. Okay, so I guess that was it. Let's remove this then. It's just about the water flow. Oopsie. I guess I have to do this again. Although no, that's fine. Let's see. Is the water flow okay? Yeah, looking fine. If I drop this in here, yeah, cool, perfect. Now, oh boy, this is dangerous in here. Let's quickly put some torches. I will soon, by the way, get some frog lights. I have two types of frogs. Well, not me, but Zoe has two types of frog. And I just need a third one, so we can make a frog light farm. But that definitely is gonna wait for the next episode. Now, let me see. What did I mess up? Yeah, there it is. Alright, redstone box. Cool. Let's grab these. We need one, two, three torches and then one, two, three repeaters. So let's quickly put these guys in here. Well, I guess I need to do this. Cool, let's just put the repeaters in here too. Now it's going to be fine. Everything's fine. I just need to go get my sorting items. Let's see, I had stick in here. Cool. And then in these ones I did not have anything. So I'm going to just take out all of the items. Now let's quickly go. Which hoppers are these? Yeah, these ones. So nothing in here, nothing in here either. And then sticks will go in here. Nice. And then, well, the rest of it, I don't yet have any plan for it, but I think it looks good. Let's get back up, drop all my stuff in my, of course, lovely storage. Oh boy, it's good to have a nice storage. It's the best thing. I need to get used to it though. I used to just fly like crazy out there, but now I cannot do. I will open a part of the cave. Don't worry. I will do some stuff to have um some way to fly in and out. Of course, right now. I mean, I have just two blocks in here to get in and out, which is fine for now. But let's see. What do I want to do in here? I would let the copper gates and well, not copper gates, but copper fence, and these guys copper grates. Did I say copper fence? I mean copper bars. Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter. And around these pits, I will definitely put some frog lights when I got access to. Now, what's the plan? Let's turn this down and then insert build our bulk storage. Oh yeah! So the bulk storage is done. Oh boy, it was heck of a redstone. I mean, sheesh, it was like 200 something observers. Like it is quite redstone heavy. But what is this storage? This is like a temporary name that Mazuma Games has given to this. This is called FCB. Yeah, so it is filter, crafter, or well, compressor as well, and boxer. So what this guy does is you will get your raw materials, and then you will get the crafted materials, and then you will get a shulker of materials. Well, obviously I don't have a full shulker box of the iron blocks yet. That's why there is no shulker over there. But yeah, the shulker boxes are down in here. Oh, yeah, it is. It is a bit tough to walk around the base right now. Let me just free cam. So yeah, the items will go from this stream, and they will go in here, and then I have like like an overflow chest. So what happens is we have a bunch of filters, and there is like indicators in front. So when there is an input coming in one of those item filters, it's going to turn on, and then the item will flow down in here. When the first chest is full, it's going to route them to the second chest, which passes through a crafter, and this is like a one-way high level crafter thingy that is going to just tell you if like the recipe is completed or not. I need to check this one though. This is no, actually, this is fine. Yep. And then what happens is once the second chest is completely full, the items will fall down and go in here, and then they're gonna go inside the shulker loader, which is like here. Oh boy, where is my shulker loader? Yeah, there it is. So it's gonna go inside the shulker loader, and once the shulker box is full, it's gonna go inside the dropper elevator and come up and go into the last chest. Um, there is one little twist because there is no tutorial for this storage out there yet. And I have only seen a couple of screenshots in Mazuma Games Discord and, well, of course, from Impulse SV's streams. So I just stitched all those screenshots together and kind of improvise a bit as well to figure out how this thing works. Because, like, when I look at the design that the Mazuma game has, there are like 5 droppers or 6 maybe, but I have 7. It is because from none of those screenshots I could figure out this spot where we route the items from the second chest to the third one. So I had to kind of improvise this. Like these bits, I don't think if in the original design this looks like this. But yeah, I just tried it and then it was working. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. But it's awesome. Now I don't need to care about all those iron blocks and all iron nuggets down there and make them myself and I don't know block them myself or same as the honey farm and rest of the farms. And well, as I said, like I'm not really happy with where my honey farm and the rest of my farms are. So I will just move them down in here mainly. So this is gonna be like a farming area, and using a water column or something, I'm gonna send them into this storage. Except the honey blocks. I will pre-craft honey blocks and then send them to the storage. Which, like, there are items that you, if you're pre-crafting or there is no crafting recipe, you just put a hopper underneath the crafter, and that's it. Because like the rest of them, they have a barrel. Therefore, the barrel, of course, is not going to take off the item and send them to the chest. But if you have a hopper, the item will go down inside here, and it's going to go there. So yeah, for the items that are pre-crafted or there is no recipe for crafting them, you can just replace the barrel with a hopper, and it's going to be fine. And the reason that I'm not doing this with honey blocks is like I could just send the honey bottles in here and then craft them into honey blocks and then do the thingy. But the thing is, I'm going to fill up my shulker boxes and also the second chest with honey blocks and glass bottles. And I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do that inside the farm. So I will pre-craft them, and so I can just recycle the glass bottles. Otherwise, I need to every once in a while come here, filter the glass bottles, send them to the bee farm. So it's going to be a lot of manual work. Therefore, we're not going to do that. It's going to be kind of the same thing. I'm not sure though. The mechanic and crafting and everything will be the same, but these poor bees, they deserve a better life. Like I feel like I can make something much more beautiful, which like using the lays and these guys, the copper golems. I can make some farm that it has aesthetics and then it's also functional. So yeah, we will probably do that. Not sure where am I gonna do that though, because like here it's gonna look more industrial, or maybe I can just make all my forms look cool. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's future Yellowman's problem. Yeah. Anyways, so oh boy, it was a heck of an episode because like we had building down here, the pit and everything, and then we had some terraforming, building this cave, and then we had redstone. Actually, I had some more redstone off camera. Let me maybe quickly show you guys. There is teeny tiny adjustment that I did in the creeper farm. Well, the rocket farm actually. So now I am crafting the rockets automatically, so I don't end up with having a bunch of papers and compounders and do them manually, which turned out to be really nice. So what happens in here is we get all the sugarcane, we craft them into papers, and then the papers will go in here, and then the gunpowder as well will go there. And then we look at these two hoppers. So this one, not that one. Oh yeah, actually this one and this one. So what happens is if this one has any item in it or that one has any item in it, like this, they're going to activate this clock. So this clock can work, meaning that if it is working, it's going to send a signal here into the crafter. So the crafter can craft as long as there is enough papers and gunpowders. So let me see. Do I have any gunpowder in here? No. But that's fine. I'm already out of gunpowder, and the reason is, well, for gunpowder I have to be in here, but I added 2 chunk loaders as well in here. So here and here, because the farm is inside 2 different chunks. So when I'm away, this farm is still working. Therefore, I'm getting all these papers. Like, imagine all these hoppers, they are filled, and this one actually being filled up. Which I noticed that when the last hopper is full, the crafter will spit the items out. But funny enough, these chunks are unloaded. Like this is the border of the chunk. So this guy is going to spit them outside this chunk. So they will land on these chunks. And since these guys are not loaded, the papers don't even despawn. That's great. So once in a while, I just come here and I see like a bunch of papers just floating around, and I pick them up, which I actually picked like a shulker box. Yeah, like that much of paper we produced. That's I just picked up a shulker box from the ground. Yeah, but I wanted to also give you guys an update in here. And I made another change to Gold Farm. Oh yeah, maybe we can also go that way. I believe it's in here. Yeah. So what I made is, instead of having two different chests for gold nuggets and gold ingots, we now have just one chest, which contains all of the gold ingots. And this is like a separator. This is not something that I it has fallen into the system. I just put a separator here to see how much items are we getting. But yeah, what happens is we just craft them into gold nuggets, and then we're going to send the gold nuggets with a dropper. So basically, we moved the crafter from here to there, and then we just got rid of the second row of the chests because, well, we don't need them anymore. Very nice, very nice. I think I'm done for today. Oh, there is an alley. Oh yeah, there it is. Probably I need to take that guy because for my next project I need some allies, and right now all of my allies are trapped somewhere. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment. Make sure to subscribe if you're enjoying my content. And until next episode, have a good one, everyone.